Good morning and welcome aboard. We're getting all set up for today's coaching session. Hey, Don, good morning. Josh, good morning and welcome. David, everybody else, good morning. Make sure you check in chat. We do send out a little bio of what we'll do here based on your trade along coach. Hey, Josh, it's out to you. For those that are joining us in our socials, join us live now in Zoom, daytradingmarkets.org. Yeah, Josh, that's out to you now. Just let us know if you got it. Check the chat feature of Zoom. When you pop in into Zoom, make sure you open up your chat feature. A lot of activity in that chat feature. For those that are joining us in our socials, join us live in Zoom. Do it now. Come on in. Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh, you got to see the or read the note I sent you, right? Goes out to everybody when they pop in that are new to our service, coming in as a guest. Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh, you got to see the Great. For those that are joining us in our socials, join us live now in Zoom. Come right into our Zoom, daytradingmarkets.org. Put it in your browser. We're going to be starting our live coaching session coming up against 9:30 here. We're going to give out key levels, work those levels from an educational point of view. Looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. Short trades, long trades. If you want to be in on it, let us know by popping into Zoom. Yeah, that's right. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser. It'll open up a page to register for free for Zoom. You'll pop right into our service. Very easy to do. That's the only way we can really help you. Yes,
you hadn't heard from a fearless leader how they're doing, have you?
Nope. Nothing yet. So I saw a lot of your state representatives are in the wind.
Yeah, that's how they get away with not voting.
I think they're going to see the inside of a cell shortly.
Well, they don't have to vote for it.
Yeah, no, I don't really know all the nuances of it. I just know they left the state.
Yeah, there's some things that they don't like, so they're left the state, so they don't have a quorum, so they can't vote for it.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but sooner or later they got to come back.
You would think so.
If they really want to vote on it, the government will just throw a special session and if you don't like something, then don't vote for it. Just vote no. But I think if they vote no, the people that sent them up there really know how they feel, so they don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on in their heads, but
they've done this before.
Surprised you haven't run for office.
I do not want to be a politician. I'd fire every one of them.
Oh my God. Well, I think being in the oil and land business, you might have a stake in that.
The only oil I have is what I put in my tractors. Other than that, that's it.
Well, the only oil I have is what I put in my hair.
Hey, that works.
That's right. And if you take a close look, you can see that's how I lost my hair, right? I had a little oil fire. Took out the chrome. Or gave me the chrome.
I would shave mine, except that gum, it hurts to get sunburned up there.
That is true. You got to wear a lot of hats. And I tend to wear a lot of hats.
I may only have 2 hairs left, but that's 2 spots that I don't get burned under.
Well, the whole concept of skin cancer and all that crazy stuff, all nutty.
I'm outside a bunch, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? You're out there doing your thing.
Yesterday I probably spent 3 hours up on mowers.
Wow.
That keeps you young.
I can imagine. See those people sometimes in those jackhammers. Those street jackhammers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They look like they're about to fall apart. Being vibed to death.
It's not really that bad as far as holding one. They're just heavy, especially the big ones.
Yeah, you got to control them though. Like in New York, they control them with their bellies.
Yeah, or your leg. You just lay it against your leg and just
let it rip.
Yeah. There's an art to handling one of them, that's for sure. That was one of my first jobs. Was we had a wall. I guess it was about 4 feet tall, about 6-8 inches wide, and we had to take a jackhammer and get on top of it and break up the wall. Well, that was all fine and dandy, except you'd start doing it, and the jackhammer would bust out one side or the other, and it'd fall to the ground. So you'd have to jump down, drag it back up there, get started again, and it'd do it to the other side.
Oh my God! It sounds like a stint in prison.
Yeah, that thing was about 90, 100 pounds, and it's kind of like, man, don't want to be a jackhammer operator. Flat stuff's not too bad.
Yeah, no, that sounds crazy.
Then we had to hold it up and cut through a concrete wall, chisel a door opening out.
Now it sounds like you were trying to escape from prison.
Yeah. Yeah, we went and got us some 2x4s and built us some scaffolding and hung it on a rope so we could just punch through it. Said, yeah, it's a whole lot easier.
I can imagine. Yeah, it's crazy stuff that we do. You live a long
Yeah,
life, you do a lot of stuff,
that's true.
you know? I mean, you had a very, 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 very interesting start. I don't know when you started it, but when you were doing the diving,
Oh, yeah, I was,
I mean, that
well,
is really, think of how many people in the world actually have done that.
my
Not that
uncle
many.
actually owned, my uncle actually owned a diving company, and I worked for him as a helper for many years.
But didn't you
And
also
that's,
go down and be a welder?
yeah, but that was, you know, I was in my teens working for him.
Yeah, but didn't you do like welding in some of these offshore rigs?
Yeah, we did burning, welding,
And that is
inspections,
tough
just
stuff.
construction. No, it's not really. It's just like you do on the surface.
Man, I see some of the pictures of the people down there welding, one of the oil rigs out in the middle of the ocean. That looks really crazy.
But here's the kicker that most people don't think about. Underwater wells are not strong.
Strong in what regard?
I said they're not strong.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but what do you mean?
That well, when you take a welding rod and you start running a bead, it's throwing the heat, the flux, and everything's right there. But underwater, that water's crystallizing that weld as soon as you pull away from it.
Oh, so you mean the
So
welding's not that strong?
yeah, the welding's not that strong. I mean, for little things like a light brace to hold a rod or something like that, yeah, it's great. And you can do some pretty wells underwater. They're just, if it's got to be totally, how would you say it? If it has to be totally 100%, you're going to either have to put it in a habitat. And what we found out, it's easier to train a good welder to be a diver than it is trying to take a diver and make him a good welder.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
And have you ever seen anybody when they write something or print something? It is just the tops and bottoms are just perfect all the way across, line after line. Those type of people usually make good welders because their hand-eye coordination is such to where they can stay between the lines and make it really look good. And so after a few years, they decided, instead of trying to take us this divers and make welders out of us, we would just take the welders and put a hat on them and hold their hand and take them down and put them in the habitat and be their helpers.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, they make it look easy. The guys are good.
Yeah, no, it's amazing the kind of craftsmanship you need to do certain things. Got a nice group of people joining you today in the socials, man.
Well, good.
They're loving Don this week.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hope it's better than what yesterday was. Yesterday was just
the runaway train.
Days.
It's a runaway train, baby. You ought to latch onto that early and take it for the ride. Very hard to nuance that.
Yeah, if I knew it was going to do that, that's exactly what I'd have done too.
But you know what happens? It's interesting because when you're trading, you're looking for the quick buck in and out, and you're trying to time it to be able to get the quick buck on the way up, like yesterday. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, where do you get in and where do you get out?
Especially when you're in between levels. There's ways to do it. It just
so some of the ways is just buy and close your eyes and don't even think.
Yeah. Well, Saul teaches a few cute little ways to get in and out. of those quick runs like that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. For those that are joining us in our socials, listen very closely. We're live in Zoom right now. We ask you to come and join us in Zoom. That means you got to come out of our socials. You do that by putting daytradingmarkets.org in your browser. Your quick Zoom registration will come up. Put your name and email in. Pop in. Zoom will load up for you. The free access pass to join us. As you join us in Zoom, you have the opportunity to bring your own software. In other words, you're in our Zoom, you're trading on your own platform. You're going to get today's levels. So we pivot and other levels on top and bottom of the pivot. Those are the areas of interest, high interest for us during this morning's trade. We like to frame the markets right around the cash open, which is coming up. Right now it's 9:20. Coming right into the cash open. Don will give out this morning's levels. You can write them down. Load them into your software if you know what you're doing. If not, ask. This is an opportunity for you to work the market having better levels. Work the market based on a price action trading methodology. And the concept here is to work with your trade along coach during this coaching session. Put on trades, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in and around those levels, and come out the end of the day with a trading profit. Everything we do is for educational purposes only. Nothing's been taken as direct trading or investment advice. This is a daily live coaching session during the heart of the open, right into 11 a.m. We open up at 9 a.m. We go to 11. We come back and do it again tomorrow. If at the end of this session you haven't made money, talk to your trade along coach. Talk to Don. Talk to Saul. Talk to Phoenix. Ask questions, interact. But you can only do that in Zoom, so you got to come out of our socials into Zoom. Once you register for Zoom, you get an email right to your email box that you'll click on tomorrow morning. What's today? Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? And then ultimately decide if you want to be part of our service, work the markets with us on a daily basis, get trading education based on mentoring sessions, if you so choose. When you pop in, I send you out a little description about your trade along coach and what the opportunity is based on these services in chat in Zoom, but you have to be in Zoom. So come on over. Let's do it now. If we don't hear from you, we think you don't care. If we think you don't care, we just disconnect you from our service. So make sure you're responsive. If you need a trading platform, let us know. If you need trading software, let us know. We can provide you with links based on our affiliates, capital and software. You know, software is really a trading platform where you can start out with real-time data, practice trade, so you're not risking your capital. If you decide you're interested in trading capital, we have a setup with one of our affiliates where you get set up with a trading account. You work that trading account on your own for your own benefit. And then as you get better and better, hopefully through our services, to be able to become consistently profitable, we're here for you to help you do that. Very simple proposition, but you got to come out of our socials right into Zoom. Hey, Anupam, good morning. Craig, David, Josh, welcome. Philip. As you come in, I give you the ability to use your own microphone if you choose. You'll see our charts. You'll be able to chat through our chat feature in Zoom. You can, before 9:20, you can talk on the mic and ask questions. After 11 a.m. Eastern time, we take a Q&A period. You can ask questions and interact during the Q&A period. But right now, your mission through our socials is to come right into Zoom. Daytradingmarkets.org. Just read the information at the bottom of your charts. See, it's gone now. It's back now. Bottom of your charts. Gone now. Back now. Just follow those instructions to come right over. No, that's right. When you come into Zoom, it's our Zoom. So all you're doing is registering and then follow the instructions and you come right in. It should pop you right into today's session. If not, go to your email and then pop in that way. And of course, register with your right email. That helps. And if you can, while you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us, heart us. See a nice group of people coming out of our socials right into Zoom. Good job. Keep it up. We're looking to do trades, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 during the session 9 to 11. Come back and do it again tomorrow. We empower you to get set up to do it. We empower you to learn, to earn. I think I just made a rhyme. Hey, Ash, good morning. Philip, good morning. Pat. Again, those that are joining us in our socials, come right into our Zoom, daytradingmarkets.org. Hey, Michael, good morning. Patrice, what are we going to do with you? Hey, Patrice, let me know if you're in or out because you're on the out list. I want to make sure you're okay, but you have to be responsive. Patrice, that's out to you now. Check your chat and make sure you respond right away what you're going to do. Obviously, we want you to stay.
Good morning, everyone. This is Don J. I'll be sitting in for Saul this week. Fixing to give you out some numbers. Our pivot this morning is going to be 63.64. We're going to have resistance up at 76, 88, 6,400, 11, and 24. We got support down at 58, 46, 34, 22, and 16. Our pivot is going to be 63.64. Oh, I missed that one. Support's going to be at 58, 46, 34, 22, and 16. We got resistance up at 76, 88, 6,400, 11, and 24. And round and round she goes. Let's see where she's going to go. I hope we do a little better than we did yesterday. Yesterday was a tough day for what we do.
Hey, Patrice, I'm going to have to let you go.
All right.
For those that are in our socials, come over, get the levels.
All right. You got filled at 58. Bouncing around up here at 60. You got your 2 points out of the trade. That's the way we like to see them happen. Anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. We're here to scalp the market. We're not here to buy and hold. We're taking quick positions, trying to get in and make a little bit and get out. Next level below that 58 is going to be down here at 46. Yeah. Let's see, do I have? Oh, we could have got a couple of 3 points out of that trade. You got triggered in and it didn't go against you much, and not for very long either. Let's see, 63. Uh, yes and no, Craig. Just I'm watching price action more than anything. I'm not just trading the levels. This thing broke the kind of the direction I thought it was going to break. Then uh, we took our first level down at 58. I had an order just sitting right up 58 straight up. I thought we might overrun it a little bit more. So I did not short one. Kind of wish I should have, but as I'm looking at it right now, I'm looking back up to this 65 area, and but if you've got one, I've got some resistance up here at 63, 64. We know our pivot's at 64. We've got a blue band coming in there at 66. So just take you some profit. And, we're only in the second bar. We're only 6 minutes into the day. So after yesterday, I'm being optimistically cautious. I got slapped down 3 times before I could even get a decent trade, and I finally got one. I says, you know what? Take the trade, take your profits, and walk away. And that's exactly what I did. So I was down on the day. Nothing that can't be made up today or the next day. Just yesterday, I was spreading the numbers out a little bit, uh, looking for overruns. Okay, we're coming back up to that 65.50 area. We got a blue band coming in there at 66. Gonna have to be careful with.
If anybody within Zoom would like to chat with Don about the market, anything, you have something pertinent to what's going on, you can use the microphone. In other words, you can have a dialogue.
Good. I'm glad they did, Michael. It just I expected us to rotate back further than what we did. The 64.76 is going to be our first level to the upside. The 76, I've got a little bit of room in it. I would probably scale the 75s, the 76s, and 78s. That's just me. It should have shorted that 70, that 67, 68 area. Looking to get back to about 64. And we got down to what, 64 and change. And we're bouncing off that blue band there at 66. So other than that, we're twiddling our thumbs at the moment. Uh, 64 area is a suspect area that price action says we ought to get back pretty close to it. We've got about a 1739 VIX this morning. Volatility's up there. It's not too slow. It's moving around. Phoenix, we still running about a 5 ATR on these 5-minute bars.
1 second. 4.32.
4.32. Okay. And the reason I asked that of her, if a 5-minute bar is only going to give me, a little over 4.25 points on average for the last 20 bars, do I want to stay in it more than one bar or capture a third, 2/3 of it and, pat yourself on the back and go to the next trade? Problem is we want to continue to keep trading. And before we get someplace and we want to, it's going here, we'll jump in, or it's going there, we'll jump in, and it doesn't do what we want to, and we don't want to jump out because we just know in our hearts it's going to go there. And, that's I can tell you with those emotions right there, it will break the bank. And it breaks your spirit and everything else, and it's not worth the headaches. We're here to trade. We're here to make money. We're back to the 64 area. Okay. Price action did what it was supposed to now. Question is where are we going from here? We're back to pivot. And for you pivot players, you're getting paid off. So we've had one level trade. We've had one blue band trade, I guess you might say, a price action trade and a pivot trade in the first 10, 12 minutes, something like that. And this is usually what happens. They're either not very forthcoming or they're long and drawn out. Also, we've got news coming out here at 9:00. And I think it's ISM number. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, it's an ISM number. And we got one coming out at 8:45, the PMI. So we'll watch our ladder tickets, see if they thin down any more than what they're thinning down. The one at 9:00 seems to be a market mover. This one here is just, maybe. My dome's running 30s and 40s. It's not like we're down to the 5s and the 10s. We're trading back at our pivot area. First time back to the pivot was a good trade. there was a 3-point swing in it, and we were in the bar that we're in, which only gives us a little over 4 points. So 2.5, 3 points, take it, get out. That's the advantage of the average true range. Now, can volatility increase? By all means, but it beats the heck out of trying to get 10 points out of a 4-point bar. That's not happening. Now, if you know something that everybody else doesn't, then more power to you. But if you're just trading on what we see, then that's what we have to deal with. All right.
For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live in Zoom now. Follow the instructions at the bottom of your charts. Come on in.
I also have a intermediate level sitting here at 70. Which should give us 2 points normally. But if you took it, you could have taken a point out of it pretty easy. I'm using this intermediate 70 with the 68 target area. And but if it doesn't do it pretty quick, usually the longer it stays at an area like this, without going to its target, your probabilities, I guess, diminish. And there again, I'm here to scalp the market. I'm here to make money. You can argue the fact of being right and wrong until we're blue in the face, but if we're not making money, who cares? I'd rather be wrong and have stuff in my account than let's see. Your next level is going to be up at 76. If you're working at 70, it'll give you a place to get out right here, scratch it for a little bit, maybe make a profit. I don't know. But it didn't go down there quick enough for me, so. This trade's been rocking around here for about 4 minutes now, 3.5. But, we got to 68. When did we get to 68.50? We should have got to 68. And it did finally. Things are a little bit better than yesterday. They I can't tell if we're gonna. No, that's not right. We'll have to wait and see. I know I should have been long this blue band right in here at 66. You know, I don't know about for everybody else, but for me, I am long and short so much in the same day. Sometimes I get confused where we're going. But as long as we've come back to that 65 area, we're hitting the blue band, we're hitting a little resort deal in here. If you're a blue bander and you take it, you just. And two is this 5 minute bar that we're on. If we have the 65s, you got paid off again. Price action says we ought to go back up there and tag the that 71, 75, 72 area.
Hey, Josh, it looks like you're in twice. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live now in Zoom. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser and join us live now in Zoom.
I guess we're going to find out what it wants to do in this next bar. Keep in mind, we got news out at 9. And I think it could be market moving news. But if you took the blue band, you're getting paid off well. We had an assumption that we could possibly go up and test out this high back up into 71.75. Well, we came down to this blue band zone right in here. So if we took it under the assumption that's what it should do, there's two things that would happen. We'd have to stay above the 65 and either take your profits up in here. It's 68, 69 area. There was 4 points in it. Move your stop. You're profitable. You don't want to lose money after that. I just take profits and get out. I've tried manipulating these stops, try to get an extra few through a couple of points out of it. For me, the long haul says, okay, just take your profits. Yeah, we're coming back below that blue band. We're coming down to pivot. Now we're watching. Waiting to see where we go from here. Keep in mind that about another 3 or 4 minutes, we've got news coming out. So it might not be if we close down here, odds are we're going to test that low again. So sometimes we have to wait till the cards are dealt so we can truly see what's in our hand. Normally, I would say we're going to test this low now. But are we going to go back up before we do it? We news coming out right now. Don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But so far this morning, it's been profitable. Okay, we got news coming out in 1 minute. And we're just hovering back around our pivot.
Hey, Josh, appreciate it.
The ladder ticket thinned down a little bit, not much. Now it's starting to thin pretty good. And that's the reason. All right. We had a level down at 58. We've already been there. The next level was going to be down at 46. And that's why we don't trade the numbers. But it did do what kind of anticipated it would do. Would test this low. And we get back to this 65.50. So even though we have that number back up at 71.75, we got to dig through a lot of stuff before we get back up there to it. Evidently, they didn't like the number.
Hey, quick sound check. Hey, Don, can you hear me? For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live now in Zoom. Come right over. I'll wait for you on the other side. Right now it's 10:02 a.m., August 5th. Everything we do here is for educational purposes only. Nothing's to be taken as just trading or investment advice. If you're in our socials, put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser and come on in. On the other side, we can help you get set up to trade better if you're currently trading. We have trading account funding. We have trading platforms available. Hey, Don, quick sound check for you. If you're new to trading, great. If you're experienced, great. Come on in. We gave out levels this morning. If you missed the levels, you got to get them in Zoom. Those are the levels we're looking at based on this morning's session.
Our actual level's going to be down at 46. I've got a little intermediate sitting here at 52. Our actual level's going to be down at 46. Let's see here. What's this look like overnight?
For those that are joining us in our socials.
Let's see here. What's this look like overnight?
That are joining us in our socials. Join us live in Zoom now.
We can break 53. We should see lower.
Join us live in Zoom now. Is that doubling?
Make another run down here at this 51 and a quarter area. And we did. Said if we broke 53, we would see a little lower, and we did.
Hey, quick shout out to those that are joining us in our socials. Join us live in Zoom. Do it now. We're here every day. Once you sign up for Zoom, you come in with a guest pass to join us on a daily basis.
46. If you took that intermediate at 52, you got paid off. If you sold the one below 53, or 53, you got paid off again. Those were just two price action trades.
If you need charts, let us know when you come in. A trading platform. That's right. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser.
Please feel free to ask.
Come on over.
At the moment, we are just twiddling our thumbs.
When you pop in, I'll send you some information through chat so you can understand what the opportunity for you is as a new or experienced trader. We're focused on doing 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus on each trade.
This thing has done what it was supposed to this morning. I like days like today.
Yeah, check the bottom of your charts.
Because days like today, you're just trading. And it
says login free now via Zoom.
You're trading at levels, you're trading at price actions, and they're working. It's not like yesterday. Yesterday does not, for what we do, does not lend itself to our style of trading. The only thing you could have done yesterday was turn around and find you a spot, get long with the trend, and see if you can hold on. And man, because we were aiming for it, to get back up into that 67 range, and I think high yesterday was 65.50. Yeah, 65.50. And I said yesterday, if we get back above 54, we want to be long. And that 54 today is still still a big line in the sand right there. Miss Phoenix, you're sure being awful quiet on your side over there.
I'm just disgusted. Ninja wiped out all my lines, and I have a million of them, so I just had to reconstruct everything.
Oh. It wiped them out how?
I don't know if I hit the wrong button, but I get rid of yesterday's lines, but I have some that have been there for weeks.
I can tell you what you can do. Usually, if I make a mistake on my chart, disconnect from your trading platform and go over there like you're going to shut your chart down. It says, do you want to save these configurations? Tell it
yeah,
no.
and don't save. Yeah,
and it'll bring them back up.
You're right. I forgot that step. And if I don't prep, the overnight high and low, yesterday's session high low, and get all that stuff in there, settlement, all that, I don't trade well if I don't do my prep. So I had to start over. I will remember that next time. I've done that before. Forgot about that little step.
Yeah, because I'm always making a mistake. So, now I got to shut down, and I just won't save it. And it'll bring it back just like it was yesterday.
Yep. Forgot that one. It was a rough night. My memory's not too good this morning.
All I can say about getting old is it's entertaining.
You call this entertaining? Oh my gosh. Whose entertainment is it? Funny.
Let's see. I got too many numbers rocking and rolling all over the place here.
That's right, Pat. Battle the technology.
You learn something, you think, okay, I know it. That ought to last me. And then they come out with something new.
Well, the thing is, too, like Ninja's been around for a long time, and they've always had their little glitches and stuff. But like, you get the mouse close to a line, and you could be right on it, and it will just pick another line or pick something else. You have to blow your chart up and get really close to get the one you want. So it's time consuming to chase stuff around like that. And I don't want to learn another platform at this stage of the game either.
Yeah, eSignal you could set it to hit the high of the bar or the low of the bar. You just clicked on the bar and it automatically went to it.
Yeah, I like to put it on the bodies.
Well,
too. I guess you could do that. Well, that would be open and close.
But it'll snap too, and I think Ninja Trader do it to some extent.
Ninja Trader does all kinds of things.
Hey, Anupam, are you still hearing rumblings that they're gonna Ninja's still gonna shut down their desktop platform? He may be on the phone.
Yeah, anything can happen, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I want a refund. I got a lifetime subscription to this thing.
Me too. I have a multi-broker's license, lifetime. And it's funny because, like, I started with Q charts years and years ago. And when they quit, when you look at a chart where the pixels are different, the colors aren't saturated the same way, it takes me forever to learn to read new charts for some reason. You get used to all the little nuances.
Yeah.
And I don't know that that's true for me now, but back then, any little change just threw me off.
We're coming down to the 46 area. We got down to what, 46.75? Okay, we're down here at 46. I did not take the 46 straight up. I was Mickey Mousing around and I saw it. I did get the 45 though. And I'm out of the trade. So
For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live now in Zoom. We're here every day,
46
slugging it
worked all
out.
right.
If you need a trading platform, let us know. If you need trading capital, let us know. If you need trading education, we do it through mentoring based on the live market.
6.
Ultimately, we're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, pick up 2 points plus in each trade, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 per session. So come out of our socials. We're doing a social reach out. Come right into our Zoom where all the action is. Daytradingmarkets.org is the link. Put your name and email in and join us live. Join us live now. Thank you. You get an email to come in on a daily basis as our
All right,
guest.
let's see here. We're at 46 now. Next level down is going to be at 34. Now, right there. I've got an intermediate level sitting down here at 40, the number we had from yesterday. And we should have got down to 34, which we did. And 228. Kind of going back over and doing what it should have done yesterday. And if that is the case, you should see that green line today. Got a level down here at 34. Or, excuse me. Yep, 34. They're selling it off, but they're doing it kind of in a nice little orderly fashion here. Okay, we're coming into that 40 area. Yeah, now that 40's become a little bit suspect. But our next level is going to be down here at 34. If you work in this 40 area, you're either going to have to get out or you're going to also have to take this 34. If nothing else, it'll give me a spot to scratch it at. Should see 42. Okay, we got filled. So our 40 worked. Had to take a little heat on it. $22. Let's try something right there. Yeah, we're coming up on 9:30. Our next level, true level, is going to be down here at 34. Let's see what's going to happen here. We get to the 34, it would not surprise me to see that we're going to overrun it by a couple of points, maybe. We'll just have to wait till we get a little closer and see what happens. It had got down to 32 yesterday. It looks like our ATR is picking up the pace a little bit.
6.2.
Yeah, we're coming down to the 34 area. We got to 34 and a quarter. I did not get a feel on that one. It kind of did what I thought it was going to do so far. And still working that 32 area. If you don't like it, it'll give you a place to get out here, I would imagine. Should have tagged at 36. But if you worked the 32 and you got it up to 35, hey, you did good. I was working the 34 level. I just did not take it straight up. I figured we were going to overrun it by at least 2 points from a target from yesterday, and we did. We got down to 30.50. And I still would look to see the 36, except, I made profit out of it. I'm out. So our next level below is going to be down at 22. And let's see, I've got there's an intermediate level here at 28, but 26 may be a better. If it bounces, it bounces, but at a target down here at this 26. Reason for I say that. But I also have a level down here at 22. Right there. And I believe if we break that, we should see this 10 from yesterday. And we're coming down to this 22 area. Just keep your stops in. We got a lot of down pressure all of a sudden. Take the 22 straight up, you're getting paid off. I'd like to see us come back to 28 area, but I don't know if it will or not. Okay, we're coming up to a quarter to 10. Not that that's a magic time. All right, let's see what they're going to give to it now. 22, we only got to 23.75. And let's see.
I have a question for Anupam. What is 1.5 IB?
Initial balance.
Oh, okay.
And let's see. 20, 50 is 1.5. All right. The 22 did get us a bounce back to 24, so you were able to get that out of there. I'd like to see it get back to around 28. We were supposed to see 16. Let's see, what do we have down here? I've got a little at 16, better at 10. And our pivot yesterday was 04. If you got filled at the 16, you've already been paid off. Let's see, what do I have below 16? 10 is going to be my next level. Did I even have 10 down there? Yeah, I had 10 down there. At 16. And after 16, it is going to be 16 and 10. You got to 16. We bounced back to 18. You should have got filled on both ends of it.
What do you have under 10, Don?
How low do you want to go? Let's see, under 10, probably 98, 86, and probably 74.
Thanks, Anna Palm. I appreciate it.
Now, if you took the 16, you're getting paid off. That 10 area was an area yesterday that we should have gotten back to. A lot of these numbers are just numbers we should have got back to yesterday, and it didn't. They run up there and they close that gap. And we're coming up on 10 o'clock. Europe's got to be shutting down. They got to make up their mind what they want to do. They want to get out. They want to stay in, try and get it down to the 10 or below. Today's been a good trading day. And we got to get back about 24.75. We've got a little resistance up here at about 26. Let's see, how high can we go? We should have got back to 28 to 30 range. They can't take it up too high because that means they have to bring it all the way back down if they're going to aim for that 10. There's just all sorts of price action trades going on here. Yeah, we should have got back to at least that 2450 area. The thing about it, we can't make what the market won't give us.
Hey, for those joining us in our socials, join us live now in Zoom.
And we've got an 1874 VIX, so that's good.
We're here daily, 9 a.m. to 11. We're working with new traders, experienced traders, all looking to develop consistent profitability.
Yeah, we're up to 7 on the 5-minute ATR.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I said, our range is expanded, our profits expanded, so does our stops. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get back to this 2450 area.
Yeah, that's right. Just put daytradingmarkets.org now. Daytradingmarkets.org in your browser and come right over. Yeah, join us live now. You'll get a registration to come in on a daily basis as our guest.
I guess we're fixing to find out.
When you pop over, let us know if you need a trading platform, how to adapt your platform to trading what we're trading, which is the S&P 500 E-mini. If you need trading capital, trader funding, let us know when you come in. We work the market from 9 a.m. to 11 daily. We're coming up to 11 a.m. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade, but you got to join us in Zoom.
Looks like it's hit its head on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's right. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser. Throw in your name and email. You get an email to come in daily into our Zoom. Click on the link. Join us live. The charts, chat, voice. You can communicate back and forth with your trade along coach based on the group trade along with your mic.
Guys, we're twiddling our thumbs at the moment. Let's see. Did we have? We had 22, and we got to 24. I would expect it to get back up to this 28 range, but you know what? Price action says we should come back to this high right up in here. Now, I don't know if it's going to go down and up or go way down and back up. I don't know that. And let me refresh my charts and make sure that's what it's saying. Yep. That's what we're looking for. Give me another tick in there. Yes. Just looking for actually 28, but you know, I got out down here. I'm happy. Guys, it's 10 o'clock. This is the end of our morning sessions. I hope everybody's done okay this morning. Hope I haven't confused everybody. I don't mind confusing myself because I walk around in a fog 90% of the time anyway.
Thanks, Don.
You're welcome, Miss Maureen. Thank you for helping. I sure appreciate it.
No problem.
It's easier if you just if I'm paying attention to what's going on. Usually, I can pick out the trades. And I gave you some numbers below. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got them in there.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
We're winding down this morning's session. We're going to be coming back here again tomorrow for our group coaching session.
See what.
If you have any interested in trading, you want to learn how to make a buck, we're looking to pick up $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 during this session. We're actively scalping the market. You can start out in simulation if you'd like. We can help you based on teaching you, mentoring you, schooling you in the art of trading on your own trading platform. If you need a trading platform, ask. If you need trading capital, capital funding, ask when you pop in, but you have to come over. If you're still sitting our socials, you're doing the wrong thing. You need to come on in. Come right into our Zoom. They posted the levels. They posted some additional levels.
Pivot yesterday.
If you want to be part of the action, you got to join us live in Zoom. Do it now. Once you register, write this down. Day Trading Markets with an S, markets with an S.org, O-R-G. Put it in your browser. It'll bring up a quick registration for Zoom. It's our Zoom, so you have a free registration. Click on the link that's in your email. It'll load Zoom for you, and you'll be able to join us.
46,
9 a.m. is our next start. 9 a.m. tomorrow, the 6th.
74.
36. It worked.
But we can't help you unless you come into our Zoom directly.
22 down here. And let's see how we performed at the 22. We had the 16. I wish I'd left them lines on there yesterday. I saw them this morning. I said, we don't need them. And I took them off. I guess I should have left them on there.
It's amazing how that works. Like I'll have lines. I'll look at the chart like, where the heck did that line come from? And it was from like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
On a 60-minute or 240, and bingo, there it is.
Yeah, we should have got down to 14 yesterday. And so we only got to 15. So we should have got down to this area. And we should have went from 28 to around the 30 area. Okay, we've done all that. Well, where we go from here, I don't know if this is just the 10 o'clock overseas shutting down movement or what the deal is. So we just have to wait. But anyway, if you're going to trade this afternoon, just keep your stops in. The numbers are still valid. It was a nice orderly market on the way down. It hit, went sideways, and it would bounce up, give us a profit, go down, maybe overrun our level a little bit, hit and bounce back up. So all our levels seem to work okay. And they gave areas to shoot for us on the downside. So keep in mind that the levels are just not counter trend levels. They're also target areas that we should expect to get to. So I can be short into a trade, come into a level, get out of a trade, trigger the level, and go the other way. But you've got to wrap your head around it, and you'll be going short, long, and you will get confused. So sometimes you just have to stop and say, "Hey, I'll have to miss these trades. Let me get a handle back on it now." It's kind of like writing sheet music as you've got all these lines up here. The music, the notes are unfolded. Oh, but fortunately today for us, everything has been working out okay.
I think it's knowing exactly what you're going to do too. Like whether you're going to get in or not, you're either going to get in or you're not.
So join us live in Zoom.
How are you going to manage it? Exactly what
Come
you're
on over.
do. And I think that's
We're here daily.
I think
we're waiting for you to come into Zoom and join us. We're doing a social outreach today.
Yeah, that thing.
You were invited to come right in.
Movie After Earth. When you're deer in the headlights is when your brain is searching for an answer it doesn't have. Because if you don't know what you're going to do, you're going to just get frozen.
Yeah. And we know that we got a level up here at 34.
Yeah, that's right. Join us live in Zoom.
I would expect a little
come in and join us now.
Around this
We're here daily.
I mean, this
9 a.m. to 11.
But it doesn't have to.
But we can't help you unless you register for Zoom and join us live.
Yeah, it just, you've got to keep a clear head and you got to keep your emotions out.
Yeah, come right in.
You know, there were several spots in here today. I've been down, but I believed in the numbers. I believe it was, I just got in a little bit too early. So
there we go. That's a little better.
There's times that I said, okay, if you took say maybe the 24, you're going to have to take the 20 also. So if you either have to get out or you have to expand your risk to do so. And as you've seen this morning, that our expansion of the bars have gone from 4 point something to 6 point something. We were back in this range here. We were about 4 points a bar. Then we started expanding these ranges out. So our profits were bigger, but also our timing either had to be perfect or our stops had to be bigger. It's nice if we can say our timing and our numbers are just right on, but we get overruns. There's a lot of momentum coming down this chart down into this 16 area.
That's skid marks.
Yeah. And and here we are at a number. I took the 16. I did. And and I was looking at that. What we have 20.
If you want to be part of this on a daily
22.
basis, join us live in Zoom now.
Got paid
Daytradingmarkets.org. Daytradingmarkets.org.
Took the 20s, made more money. That's just the way you got to do it. We're not here to be right. We're here to make money. And I wish it was just clear cut, but it kind of is, and it kind of isn't. If that's a way to put it. It's clear cut in the respect is, look, I see the trade. This is what I want to do. I want to get long or short. This is where this is the most important thing. Where are you wrong at? Okay, if it gets down to here, I got to get out. And you listen to Saul. Saul's discipline is enough that he does that. He doesn't really have to put in a stop. He knows where, look, I'm wrong. I don't care if he's got a 10 lot on, he'll get out. He's wrong. Nobody wants to take that loss, but hey, if you're going to play that, if you're going to play a 10 lot, you got to have 10 lot risk factor involved in your psyche. If you can't do that, if it's going to bother you, then you're way over trading. Back it down to one. It's hard to make money with one. It really is. You have to everything has to fall in line. Today, it's been real simple. Things fell in line. They just kept clicking, and we didn't go against us much. And I don't know how many trades we've had. We've had a bunch. But anyway, guys, just keep your stops in. We'll be back tomorrow. And Miss Phoenix, thanks again. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Tell my little buddy hello.
I will do.
As we're winding out of this session right now, it's at 11:12. We're back here again tomorrow at 9 a.m. You got to come out of our socials. If you're an X, you're in our various socials. Join us live in Zoom. You can do that by following the instructions at the bottom of the charts. Daytradingmarkets.org is the link. Pop in, come in with a free access pass. If you want to start out in trading, we can help you. If you're a trader that's trading and just not making any money, or want to really learn how to develop consistent profitability, join us live in Zoom. Do it now. We'll keep this open for a minute. Make sure you write down the URL so you can come in after we're done. Come in right now if you'd like. We've got a number of people that came out, so good for you. Can't help you if you don't come in. Daytradingmarkets.org.